Hola, buenos días a todos. Gracias por estar conectados esta mañana. Gracias a Estadinado por poder organizar nuestra sesión del día de hoy. Y sí, ya listos para poder entonces hablarles un poquito sobre Humber College y poder compartirles toda la información que ustedes necesitan para definitivamente hacer una decisión más informada con respecto a la institución en donde quieren hacer sus planes de estudio en Canadá. Entonces, bueno, mi nombre es Cristina Pérez y soy la representante de Humber para Latinoamérica, y tú me dices si ya me das el pase para entonces empezar a compartir pantalla.
Claro que sí, Cristina, comparte la pantalla, yo te aviso.
Súper.
Cristina, buenos días. Te saludo. Soy María Eugenia Quintero, la coordinadora de internacionalización para SPINE, agradeciendo muchísimo tu participación en esta feria y esta participación con nuestras estudiantes. De verdad que estamos muy agradecidos.
Gracias a ti, María Eugenia. Muy agradable poder estar con ustedes esta mañana y gracias por la oportunidad de poder directamente hablarle con los estudiantes. La verdad que es un gran beneficio porque no siempre tenemos esta forma de comunicarnos de manera tan directa.
Quisiera preguntarte, dado que nuestros colegios son bilingües, si es posible que la conferencia sea en inglés.
I can make it in English,
Okay.
but I have the
Thank you.
content in Spanish, so
It's okay.
I guess we can have a mix of, okay?
Yeah, sure. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Good, no problem. So we'll start in English. Just 1 second that I have to check something before I share my screen. Okay, so here we go. Can you see my screen?
Sí, perfecto, ya estás compartiendo la pantalla.
Amazing. Just need to go for my presentation view. Okay, so I'll start talking about Humber College. As I said before, I'm the international recruiter representative for LATAM. And then I will explain why Humber. That's a big question because I know that you've been able to meet with so many institutions so far. And one common question that you have in mind is which institution to choose for your study plans in Canada. So about Humber, it's been more than 50 years for us preparing students from all over the world, not only domestic students, although our population, our students population is highly domestic students or Canadian students. But yes, we've been preparing students from all over the world in what we call the focus, the system or the method of teaching that is focused in the career. So what it means is our programs, they provide opportunity to mix the theory that is super important, and that's what we see in our early education, and that's what we see in at the university level as well. But we combine this with the practical work. So we have a high and intense component of practice in our programs, and by mixing those features, we make sure that our students are actually prepared for the real world. So by the time you graduate from Humber, you're gonna have the work experience, which is great. So usually when you start looking for a job in Canada, they ask you for work experience. But how can you provide that if you are just graduating from the college system or university? So that's why having the advantage of having like your hands-on skills within your curriculum, within the program that you just finished at Humber, it will just enhance and it will just make much easier for you to find that job opportunity and to have that job opportunity significant to what you were studied at Humber College. Okay, so we have very important key indicators of how well are we doing in the last years. And we're being, like every other college, we've been evaluated by the Ministry of Education, because this is how Canada standardized education at the post-secondary level, but as well through different evaluations, we're being qualified as the first college for employer satisfaction. So actually the 97% of the employers who hire students who graduate from Humber College, they are satisfied with the preparation of our graduates. And also we hold the first position at the employment rate within 6 months after graduation. So in fact, 85.4% of our students who graduate from Humber, they have a contract, a full-time contract in a significant job 6 months after graduation. So that's very important information if you are trying to understand what happens for you as an international student after you graduate from Humber. What are your job opportunities? How you can actually somehow see this as an investment, because you are putting some funds, some money to pay your tuition fees, but at the same time, by the time you graduate, you're going to be able to see that money coming back and to be able to have your job experience in Canada. Either you want to continue in Canada and pursue like a permanent residence in the country, or either you want to go back to Colombia, or you want to go to any other country. You are bringing with you your credential from Humber that is international recognized, and you are bringing with you your Canadian job experience. In terms of population, student population, as I said before, we are one of the largest colleges in Canada. We have 33,000 students in total in full-time programs, and 6,500 international students are from 130 different nationalities. So diversity is something that definitely makes different in how you're going to be and how is the environment class at Humber College. And that's something that just make it even more, like I would say, rich experience for you as an international student at Humber. I'm very sorry with the sound in the background, but I'm working from home and I have a baby and I'm trying to do my best to deliver the content. So please bear with me. In terms of how it is studied at Humber, our professors have like very extensive experience in their field. They have connections with the industry. They are actively working in the industry just to make sure that they bring the trends and they bring everything that is, going forward for that particular field or that industry. Our classes are very small. I don't think we have classes over 60 people versus a university that can have like 200, 300 students in a class. And this just make it much easier for you as an international student when you are trying to communicate your ideas, when you are consider that English is not your first language. It isn't easy to be in a classroom with so many people and so difficult to be heard. At the same time, professors can coaching you in a one-on-one basis. And part of what it means to study at Humber is that you get so much practical work, you get so much hands-on experience because we are career focused, right? And so by that, you need to do a lot of teamwork. And if you have a smaller group, a teamwork just makes more sense and it just works much better, right? As I said before, you have a balance between the theoretical knowledge and the practical learning. That's super important. Actually, 79% of our programs provide you with a work placement or co-op term. And by that, 100% of the career programs that we offer, the 4 years bachelor's degree, they offer the practical component for our students. There is also an opportunity that your international experience don't even end with you being in Canada at Humber, but you also have opportunities to extend that opportunity, that international experience to other universities with which we have associations to make you able to travel and to have like more abroad experience. So you can have like semester exchange, you can have work work placements in other countries, or you can just visit these institutions, universities and colleges all around the world and just have like 2 weeks during the summer term. And so just you will have like a more international experience by doing this, and we will support you through the whole process. We will also provide financial aid if that's something that you require. And just to make sure, because we're a public college, as long as you take full-time studies with Humber, this means you have to have a minimum of credits for every semester, and you also need to meet the 2 semesters requirement from our programs. You are eligible to apply for our PGWP, which is a post-graduation work permit, and this can be granted to international students from 1 to 3 years after graduation. So it just gives you the opportunity to work after you graduate from your program. So talking about the campus, we have 3 campuses in Canada. Toronto City, actually. I'm gonna show you the map so you can actually see where we are located in within the GTA or the Great Toronto area. The North Campus, it's the biggest campus that we have, and actually the first one. And most of our students go to this campus. Each campus has its own personality and its own characteristics, and I would say it is just because depending on the campus, we have the faculties. So right now we have 6 faculties, and at North Campus, we are more focused on applied technologies, engineering programs, health science and wellness. We also have hospitality. We own our own restaurant that it's being run by the students and the faculty in culinary, hospitality, and travel services. We also have like athletics facilities. You have sport facilities here. You have even like an indoor swimming pool. We have a spa that you can also, just take advantage and check what we offer there. So yeah, and of course, in any campus at Humber, we have libraries, we have labs, we have like study areas, common study areas, and you have academic support as well, and you have an international center. So whether you are going to North Campus, Lakeshore, or IGS, you definitely have a full team helping you to make sure that you are going through the experience and you are adapting as smoother as possible. When we are at North Campus, one of the biggest features that you will see there is the Barrick Center. It's a center for the technology and innovation. And mainly what happens here is that you see a lot of labs, like collaborative rooms or areas where are more dedicated to automation, robotics systems, but they are not limited to the engineering or applied technology programs. You can actually be from the business side and still be able to have projects, combine projects, and to use the facilities in this particular building. We also have campus, Lakeshore Campus, that is located at the shores of the Lake of Ontario, still in the Toronto city. It's a smaller campus and it's more for programs, bachelor's degrees in business areas, marketing, some community, social community programs, music, big campus for music programs, performing arts, like we have acting for TV, for theater, and we also have our English school center in this campus. If you need to improve your English for academic purposes, definitely you have to look for this program that we offer. And finally, we have the IGS, the International Graduate School. It's a school that is located in the downtown Toronto. It's only focused on postgraduate programs. So at this moment, I'm not necessarily doing like in deep presentation about IGS because I know that you are more keen for undergraduate programs. But just to let you know that once you finish the undergraduate programs, there is always an option to grow in your career and to look for what else is there. So graduate certificates, it's something that definitely will be an amazing experience at the IGS campus. So again, this is the map of Toronto, and I just want to show you where we are located. Our campus is very close to the Toronto Pearson International Airport. We also have Lakeshore campus at it's like a southwest of the city, and we have the International Graduate School. All they are very accessible by the Toronto Public Transit. This is the type of certificates that we offer. So again, we have the EAP, which is the English for academic purposes. We have college certificates, which are like very short terms, like 2 to 3 semesters. Those could be foundation programs. Sometimes, although we complete high school in our countries, we might need like a kind of preparation for in case that, for example, we don't meet minimum requirements for that undergraduate program at Humber. So there is always like foundation programs that will help you to meet those minimum requirements and will prepare you for that, for what could be that career in Canada. We also have the diploma program, so 2 to 3 years. We have diplomas, and that would be more compared to if I can say in Spanish, un programa técnico o un tecnólogo en nuestro país en Latinoamérica. However, when you finish the 2 or 3 year diploma, you can transfer your credits to a bachelor's degree, which is 4 years. So you get recognition for what you did in the past in the diploma level, and you can now move for a full career, which is 4 years. In Canada, when you go to university or you complete a bachelor's degree at the college level, you have only 4 years of studies usually. And then we have over 30 degree programs. I'm just gonna quickly show you how the list looks like. But in terms of how it is to study undergraduate program at Humber, again, we offer more than 100 opportunities to transfer credits from diplomas to bachelor's degree. We offer more than 30 programs at the bachelor's degree level, which we're gonna see very soon. And 95% of our graduates from undergraduate programs at Humber, they recommend our institution for this type of programs. Okay, something that I wanted to show you as well is our areas of interest. So we have programs in fashion and aesthetics, we have applied technology and engineering, health science and wellness, business accounting and management. We have creative arts and design, emergency services, children and youth care, community and social services. We have media, public relations and marketing, music and performing arts, hospitality and tourism, and with them, we include the culinary programs, information, computer and digital technology, foundations and language training, and programs in justice and legal studies. Okay, so these are the bachelor's degree that we have listed so far. So if you see business is a big area, we have accounting, digital business management, finance, healthcare management, human resource management, international business management studies, and supply chain management. A big area as well for Latin American students is the creative arts and design. So we have a full degree in design, in industrial design and interior design. We also have a full degree in digital communications, international development. Nursing is also an area that it's demanded, but I would say we have limited spaces, especially in the health science programs. For media, public relations and marketing is also very, very popular among international students. So creative advertising, film and media production, journalism, marketing, public relations. And of course, our new additions are the engineering programs. So we have information system engineering, we have mechatronics, very, very trendy, and we have the built environment. So this is the list of careers that we offer at Humber. And in fact, Humber is the public college in Canada with more careers like 4-year programs for international students. We talked already about our opportunities to globalize within Humber. And this is just like a sample of our industry partners in Canada. So mainly our students can see themselves having like work opportunities during their program and after their program. Also, of course, these are like a huge companies, but in the list, we also have like medium-sized companies. We have startups, we have companies that recently have been like in spotlight for that particular industry. So I just wanted to show you that this is, you know, like the kind of relationship that we have with the job market. We have a very good reputation, and that's how we are able to maintain these kind of relationships. And in terms of admission, this is very important information. We only offer programs in 3 different dates in the year. So it's January, May, and September. We open applications at least 10 months or 8 months before the start date of the program. So make sure that you are communicating with Study Now agents as soon as possible. There is never a too early such thing. I would say we've been in communication with the students from grade 9, and even though they still have like 2 years to complete, I feel like it's the right time to start searching, just because, as I said before, there are subjects that are required from high school education that you need to show, and you need to prove that you have minimum scores. And if you are not controlling and you are not, you know, like measuring how is your GPA in those particular subjects, let's say mathematics, let's say chemistry, let's say biology, so you might not be able to finish high school with the minimum grades that you require. And this is not only for Humber, honestly, for any institution, whether it is university or college, they will ask you for minimum score. So it's very important for you to know from the very beginning. In terms of admissions, if you are intending to apply for a diploma program or for a bachelor's degree, we're gonna ask you to provide the high school diploma, transcripts from high school. If the information comes in Spanish, then you will have to translate all the documents, and you have to send both copies. And you also need to meet the English proficiency for Humber. So we have IELTS, TOEFL, and Duolingo. We are accepting Duolingo up to September, actually. I have to update this slide, but up to September 2022, we are accepting Duolingo just because of the pandemic situation. We understand that it is not so, I would say, easy and quick to book for IELTS and TOEFL. And so that's why we offer that opportunity, although we're not sure if we're gonna we're keeping this later on. And again, we have English academic program. If you are interested in taking this program, EAP, it's not only for people who need to work on their English, but also sometimes it works very well for students who want to have like a first experience with Humber before they actually start the main program. So it helps them to adapt and to understand how the dashboard for students work, because when you start at Humber, you're gonna be doing all your assignments, classes, and communication with the professors through a platform. But since you start EAP, you're gonna be already familiarized with all this information. Registrations for Humber are at a cost of 75 Canadian dollars, and you can include even 3 different options with your registration. This is tuition fees depending on the program, but this can range between 16,350 Canadian dollars up to 21,000 Canadian dollars for every 2 semesters, which is equal to 8 months. There is an estimation for 1,000 to 2,000 Canadian dollars for books and supplies during your 2 semesters of studies. And we have residents on campus. So if you want to live on campus, that is an option. Prices will be between 9,000 to 12,000 Canadian dollars. It does include accommodation and the meal plan, and it's an excellent opportunity for you to just feel like more integrated to, with the Humber experience, like how it is to live on campus and take advantage of all the facilities and amenities that our campuses offer to our students. I just want to close my presentation saying that we have scholarships available for international students. For those interested in diploma programs or like short certificates, we offer 10 scholarships for every intake. So January, May, September, these are at a value of 2,000 Canadian dollars for the first year, but you first have to be accepted to the program to be able to actually send the application for the scholarship. And we also have entrance scholarship for bachelor's degree. So there are 2 conditions. First is that you are coming directly from the high school institution. You are not taking any other post-secondary education in between. And the second condition is that you are not taking more than 18 months from the day that you finish high school and the day that your bachelor degree starts at Humber. And if you have a 75% GPA or like a grade point average from high school, starting from 75% GPA, you can get 1,500 Canadian dollars per year. But if you have it higher, then it goes higher, the scholarship goes higher, and it's renewable for the next years. So, and this is unlimited, like anyone who meets the conditions will get the scholarship. So it's just an incentive for you if you are looking to start a bachelor's degree at Humber. Okay, so yeah, that's all from me. This is just like the layout of how the rooms for student residencies look on campus. This is like a single room, and this is a suite room. So you have a roommate, but you get to have like a very small kitchen, living room, not a living room, more like a dining room and a bathroom inside the suite. Okay, and this is my contact information. However, you can get to me, you can get me through Study Now agency. They are in contact with me every single day. We are always taking you and your parents for one-on-one meetings if you just want to go in more detail with the information. And please follow us on Humber Hispanoamerica Humber Global, these our social media accounts, and we are always informing about what is happening at Humber. Also, we have very, very frequently invitations for events, for virtual events, workshops, things that you can take advantage since we are now all communicating through the digital platforms.
Cristina, muchas gracias por tu tiempo, muchas gracias por la presentación y por la información tan completa para nuestros estudiantes.
El placer es mío, gracias a todos. Si llegaran a tener alguna pregunta, por favor, háganlo saber a través de Study Now y con mucho gusto vamos a estar respondiendo entonces.
Claro que sí, muchas gracias. Invito también a los estudiantes a que se pueden unir a nuestra siguiente sala donde vamos a tener una nueva presentación. Gracias, Cristina, que estén muy bien.
Thank you. Bye, María Eugenia.